Maddie's scaringly good at this type of stuff. She got heaps of practice when stalking her ex-boyfriend last year.
Right. Now for the fun part. Do you have Scarlett's number on your phone?
Go for it.
Oops.
Ooh, check it out. Scablet's got snot on her fingers.
Use a tissue next time, Scablet.
Loser?
Reckon?
I'm back. Take a seat. If this is about me going to Chris, I'm not about to apologise. I had every right to complain.
Yes, you had every right to take your concerns to Chris. I've taken those concerns on board and committed myself to making the necessary changes. Which is why I'm talking to you now. I think that having you concentrate on nurse education duties has been working out well, and I'd like to make it permanent.
It's impossible. I can't juggle surgical and
I'm
ward.
aware of that, Brenda, which is why I've decided that you won't be returning to the ward or Chris's surgical team. Your key duties were always intended to be staff training and development.
How exactly do you imagine you're going to run the ward without me?
We have a better staffing ratio now, and if you do your job properly, we'll have new nurses trained to a high level in no time. Just like you've done such a good job training Chloe to take over your role in theatre. This makes sense, Brenda.
It makes sense that you're trying to punish me.
You have concerns over the hours you're working, yet now you complain when I lessen your load. You really need to make up your mind what it is you actually want.
Does Chris know you're interfering with his surgical team?
I run this department, not Chris. Any other questions?
And cough's been waking her at night.
So none of you are getting any sleep? Well, chest is normal and there's no fever, so I'm ruling out infection. Is there any asthma in the family?
My mother, but baby doesn't wheeze like she did.
Right. Well, with kids, they often don't get the wheeze. They get a chest tightness and a night cough, like your girl's got. You don't smoke inside the photo, do you?
No. I mean, if it's raining, we hang out the window.
Not good enough. And who's we? Your partner smokes too?
Baby's the only non-smoker there.
Well, actually, if you fellas are all lighting up inside, she's probably passive smoking, the equivalent of 3 cigarettes a week. Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you need to give them away, Mede.
Taking me off the ward and your theatre team is beyond stupid. It's illogical.
Hold on. You've lost me.
Ah, of course. You haven't heard about Tony's new initiatives. If you had, you'd have pulled her into line. She's taken me out of surgical, ward and theatre.
And shifted you where?
Back to staff training and education. It was only meant to be a temporary move, and now that's it.
I see.
Well, it's ridiculous.
It's Tony's department. She runs it as she sees fit.
I'm sorry? You're just going to sit back and let her do it?
She'll have her reasons.
This is you siding with your wife.
No, this is me supporting my nursing manager. It was only 5 minutes ago you were complaining that Tony wasn't taking enough responsibility for managing her department. But when she does make decisive changes, you're still not happy. She can't win.
Why are you trying to make staff changes to the theatre teams?
One staff change, Justine.
So far,
The decision I've made only affects Chris's team.
until he swipes my nurse to replace Brenda and I end up with some inexperienced trainee again.
That'll be between you two then, won't it? Beth, here please. Sure. Is there something you've forgotten?
Well, I took out the drain and then I got the forceps and
Your
used them
hands,
to-
Beth. Why aren't you gloved up?
Oh, new protocol. We only need to wash our hands now.
I don't remember introducing any new protocol.
Oh, Brenda told me this morning that's what I should
Put some
do.
gloves on now.
But Brenda assured me it was the latest.
I don't give a stuff what Brenda said. I run this department, not her. Put some gloves on.
Of course. I'm sorry.
It's All right, I'm keeping my cool. Basically because I spent the whole of lunchtime sitting in my car studying. Because it's my safe place. I've graduated from the library. Yeah, I know I shouldn't let them get to me, but they're in my face the whole time. How can I not? Oh, no, I've got to go, Dad.
Nice brief, Scarlett. Did you borrow them from your nana?
Classic. Maybe we should quit it now. What, because? She spent her whole lunchtime hiding out in her car. So I guess we did make a point. No way. I just thought the best thing ever.
What?
Your brother's still in the first 15, right?
Yeah.
Great. We're going to need his help.
Mr. Borich is pre-op?
Yes.
Why have you ticked no for this one?
Medic alert bracelet worn. Well, I said no because he doesn't have one.
Well, if he doesn't have one, you tick NA.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, it might seem like a little thing, but it's the little things that take time while people check them, and that puts us all behind. Why do you think we have checklists, Beth?
I'm sorry. It's just the last 2 times I did them, I did exactly that, and Brenda didn't say
Brenda,
anything, so
again. I don't think you quite understand how this department works.
I do.
If
I
I
just
ask
get
you to do something, I expect you to do it. I don't expect to have to justify my request, and I don't expect to have Brenda Holloway's name thrown at me. Have I made myself clear?